All right, hey there, Taurus. So I'm doing a pros versus cons read. This is going to be for those that are not in a union, so a separation read, and we're just going to see what potential outcomes will slide through for you. So you're going to know this is your read by what caused the split and what you want from this connection. And if that doesn't resonate, check your moon, rising, and Venus placements. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys will stick around and subscribe if you like my energy. So I'm just going to dig right in. We're going to start and see what caused the split for the collective Taurus. Remember, this is general, so we got the Wheel of Fortune coming through. You guys know that I don't read reversals unless I feel drawn. And I always take into consideration the other cards that come through to play. All right. So what I feel is going on with this one right here is somebody's probably really kind of going through the energy of the past. So we have the Devil card at the bottom of the deck, and this is fear. So it's almost like somebody's fears are getting in the way of moving along with the connection because of maybe some things that have happened in the past. It doesn't have to be limited to exes and romantic situations. It could actually be parental, familial, just stuff that has happened in the past where heartache and heartbreak have come too um, too often, too much. I feel like there's a fear base going on here. I also too, with the Hermit card and the Wheel of Fortune, for some of you guys, this could actually be a ghosted read. And I'm only saying that because the Wheel of Fortune is sudden, unexpected changes. They're typically positive, but because it comes in the reverse, I almost feel like something suddenly happened. And it could be too that energy got pulled away because somebody had to go take care of something just as well. So time to navigate, time to think about the connection. I just kind of feel like there's some fear-based energy going on. With the Devil card coming through, it could be fears like what the external world thinks when it comes to the connection. So somebody could be like worried about judgments and what people are saying or whispering. This is a very egotistical card, the Devil. And this also brings fear. All right. The fact that the Devil card was actually in the reverse when I had turned the deck over, it tells me, you guys, that there's some liberations that are happening, though. So if people were not coming into union because of what everybody else might think or what other people might say, or because of our own limited beliefs, they are being removed. And I feel like they're being removed because of the Hermit card. So after pulling energy away, having time to think about the connection, that's where I feel like everything will be restored. All right. And as the situation may have turned suddenly where you didn't hear about from this person or what the hell is going on, I almost feel like it has that potential to come back around just as well. So I kind of feel like this is a fear-based read where energy gets pulled back because of fears, because of past pains, past hurts, and not being able to trust people and all of that comes through the dynamic of relationships. So what does Taurus want from this connection? What does Taurus want from this connection? The Nine of Wands is coming through. And that's about removing the walls, right? So we're removing the walls, we're letting the guards down. We're coming into this phase where I feel like your energy, Taurus, is like, we just want to be vulnerable. I want to be vulnerable with this person and vice versa, right? I just feel like it's like, let me in, let me in, let me in. I feel like there's a happiness dynamic here. And I feel like you feel that with that Ten of Cups energy. Ultimate happiness. This is wishes, dreams, and being in that pursuit of happiness. And with the Ace of Cups, it's really having a restart, having a kind of let's do a redo. Let's have a restart of this connection. I haven't given up on you. And I kind of feel like that's where you're at, Taurus. I just feel like you haven't given up on the situation or the person that's coming in through your mind space. So what is this person's energy? So they're also, look at that. You guys are marrying each other. You guys are definitely marrying each other. Look at the Nine of Wands coming through, and in this person's energy, they're coming through with the Ten of Wands. So it's like carrying the weight of the world, carrying the burdens, like it's almost like you guys are kind of sitting here being like, okay, we can't keep ourselves no more. You know what I mean? We can't keep doing this to ourselves. Also coming through with the Ace of Pentacles. So you got love and commitment, stability coming through on, I feel, both ends. You know, so for those of you who haven't been talking or haven't fully came back into union or repaired, I just feel like you guys can probably even feel that and sense that energy coming through. It's like we can't take it no more. You know what I mean? That's just I can't explain it. It's like I can't take it no more. I feel like the energy is coming through on both ends. So we're finally giving into the situation and the dynamic, even if you haven't spoken yet. All right. Their energy coming through with the Queen of Swords is independent, unbiased energy, setting clear boundaries with each other, being direct, removing the need to be overly emotional, removing the need to be easily influenced by outsiders' opinions. All right. So if this person's the one that has a lot of fears, that's also too, you know, something that's coming through their energy. And I feel like that's the need to remove those things. So what does this person want from this? The Taurus. They want to heal the connection with you. They want to heal. Look at that. They want to heal the connection. They want to talk about what's transpired. They want to talk about the feelings, the emotions, the Two of Cups, and really probably that Two of Cups energy is all about, you know, shedding skins and being able to lay it all on the line when it comes to the feelings and emotions of two people coming together. What they want from this, I feel, is the healing dynamic coming through the Tower moment. So if you guys had any unexpected and worrisome, you know, interjections, if everything happens suddenly, Tower card sudden, the Wheel of Fortune coming through suddenly, I feel like they want to repair the past. All right, they want to heal it. This is like this and the Seven of Pentacles to me, guys, are like the two most healing cards when it comes to tarot. And it really shows the physical aspects and the mental aspects of healing. So we're just releasing the past and we're not going to hold on to any negative shit when it comes to this connection or any other connections moving forward. So let's see what the pros are, the prawns. Let's see what the pros are. The pros for this connection for Taurus. Look at that. Healing together, you guys, making it work, manifesting, you know, a good future. This is most likely I'm talking to somebody who's had interactions with this situation for some time. The reason why I say that is because the Seven of Pentacles is something that's been, it's long overdue when it comes to healing. It's taking that resting, that break, you know, that's a very healing card. I can't believe that just came out. The King of Pentacles is coming through as a pro. So wealth, you know, being established into this connection, leadership when it comes to each other, security when it comes to each other, discipline when it comes to each other, not being up in everybody's business, not being up in each other's business, giving each other space. You know, this is really putting two people together. And I feel like, you know, it's the removal of obstacles when it comes to getting the financial aspects. And I know it's not all about finances, but the King of Pentacles is all about wealth and stability and leadership. You know, building wealth together, building an empire together, really healing from any and all past energies, you know, so that you guys can move forward and grow. Let's get one more for the pros. One more for the pros for Taurus. Victory, success, moving forward, the win. This is a huge card. This is like all about the victory, you know, there's just no other way to describe it. So the pros is you guys kind of setting the mark on what you guys want and really learning how to achieve that and obtain it together. So, you know, winning at life. So let's see what the cons are when it comes to the connection. The cons. The cons. We have the Empress card coming through, and with the Empress card, it could be the lack of security, feeling the lack of security, fearing the lack of new beginnings, because that Empress card does indicate new beginnings. So fear of the unknown, all right? Insecurities just as well. You know, it's insecurities. It's creating insecurities, you know. The Four of Pentacles is not really opening up that heart space because of fear. You know, it's kind of like I can't remember, it was a water sign one, but the Four of Pentacles covering that heart space up is not allowing somebody to come in, and it's probably because of fear of like how things have transpired in the past. You know, people become toxic and they start using, when you open up to somebody about past wounds and past pains and past hurts, people tend to use that against one another. And I feel like that's where we don't let, you know, our guard down. So I feel like there's a potential for not letting the person or each other fully integrate yourselves into the heart space, which, you know, is going to be, it needs to be talked about and addressed. You know, the boundaries of a relationship. The Star card, this is all fear. You guys, the Star card coming out as a con, it just says this is too good to be true. The Star card with the Empress coming through in the cons is fears. It's like, no, it's too good to be true. And I could also see a sense of outsiders kind of looking in or appearing to see like you know, jealousy. You know, so it's like when two people are happy, other people sometimes can't stand to see that amount of happiness. So I really, you know, that devil card that we've seen, it's like the outsider influences. So, and people instilling fear-based energy into this. It's too good to be true and blah, 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 and shit talking, you know, and where are we gonna allow that to infiltrate the life or not, you know? I really feel like the biggest thing coming through you in this read, Taurus, is building the bond and making it unbreakable. So what is your advice for now? Your advice for now. So what I want to say is, when it comes to the dynamic of feeling too good to be true, I feel like that energy can be cleared. The Hanging Man coming in reverse is just saying that there will be, everything's going to be brought to light on what you can't see. So if you feel like delusional on your feelings, or if this is an illusion, you feel uncertain, all right, uncertainty, that energy is going to be cleared. Also, too, when it comes to the dynamic of this connection, go off of your own intuition, okay? Go off of how you feel. Go off of your own intuition, and don't let other people come in and creep in and change your own thoughts and perceptions. It's not how life works. And if that kind of energy is allowed into your life, then, you know, you're only hurting yourself in the future moving forward. All right. The Knight of Cups coming through as advice for now is just to continue. It's going to be to continue on this journey where you guys can instill and be supportive of each other. All right. Also, too, kind of throwing yourself into the realms of self-love, self-care right now, and minding, you know, the independent status that comes through this, removing unrealistic expectations, you know, keeping our minds and our bodies and our soul and our kind of heart space in check, you know, removing removing our own moodiness, so that kind of energy doesn't infiltrate into where you're trying to go with this person, if that makes sense. All right. The Knight of Cups, too, for those of you who haven't heard from this person, or you guys haven't had any contact, also tells me that there's going to be some contact coming up soon, okay? So keep your heart space open to that, and everything's going to be revealed as it needs to for this dynamic. So let's see what zodiac signs you're dealing with. We got Cancer, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And I'm going to pull some initials, and we're going to see this is yours or this person's first, middle, or last initial. We have M, A, N, P, T, and O. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. You guys take it easy.